The 16 people that were traveling to Kano to visit their family for Salah were not travelers. They were terrorists. I repeat, they were terrorists. The government wouldn't tell you that. I'm not the government. I'm an independent journalist.
Hello, people. I just want to talk about the incident that occurred in Uromi in Edo State of Nigeria. You see, when something happens, I always like to get information. I hear information from people, from different sources, and what have you. So what I understood is that those people that were lynched could have been terrorists because they were found with guns, rifles, arms, and ammunition. So they couldn't have been hunters because hunters do not hunt along the expressway or along the highway. So it's very possible those people are terrorists. However, I do not subscribe to violence or to jungle justice. But we must call a spade a spade. Considering what has been happening in many parts of Nigeria by Fulani herdsmen, by kidnappers, by terrorists, the Edo people were angry over what is going on in their areas, and they be complaining. There have been reports that these people have been raping, maiming, pillaging villages in various parts of Nigeria. Everybody knows it. It happened in Uzowan, Enugu. It happened in Owo. It happened in Lagos. It happened in Imo State. In many parts of Nigeria, they are pillaging people, raping women, doing all kinds of stupid things. And the government is not doing enough to stop this carnage. So now, when they were moving from southwest to north in a trailer or truck, I don't know, the security agencies in Uromi stopped the vehicle to search. They refused, as I was told from many of the sources, that they moved again before the security insisted that they must be searched to know the contents of the vehicle. Along the night, they found out that there were arms and ammunition and rifles in the car, and they claimed to be hunters. Where are they hunting? Was there any forest along the expressway? Are they hunting at night? And when they were stopped, I was told again from many sources that one of the terrorists stabbed one of the security officers that led to the confrontation. Now, if you look at what is happening in Nairobi, they've been raping their women. There have been attacks around that vicinity, and they saw people with arms and ammunition. What do you think they would do? Based on human feelings, based on default, based everything you can think about, the only thing that could come to mind is to lynch them. That was what happened. The people were angry. If you want to live in a society, you have to play by the rule. You don't have to carry arms and be moving along the highway. It suggests that you're not a good person. We have only one law in Nigeria, that nobody should have in his possession firearms, rifles, arms, whatever thing is a weapon. You're not supposed to have it. But these people have these weapons and they move freely in Nigeria. The Fulani herdsmen carry arms and enter into people's farms and nothing happens. Do we have two laws in Nigeria? Are some people more superior to others? If an Igbo man is seen with a gun, he's considered a criminal. But Fulani herdsmen, bandits, will carry rifles and they will claim they are hunters. Can a Southerner go to North with a rifle and claim he's a hunter? That is not possible. We are not calling spade a spade. Even Dr. Kemi Olunloyo has thought about it. Many people have spoken who have said the truth, except some people that are tricky and they don't want to live a straight life. If you look at the whole thing, those people that were caught that were leased. Though we are not happy that they were leased, they could have taken them to the police station. But they knew that if they had taken to the police station, they would leave the next day because Nigeria has no law. These people have connections. Once they are arrested, the next day they are released. That's the problem you're having. So that was why the people of Uromi took laws into their hand, which they shouldn't have done, but they did it out of frustration, out of anger. And today, there are temper tantrums all over the place that there will be a reprisal attack against the Uromi people. The only solution is to tell those people that carry arms to stop carrying arms along the expressway. If you know you're a good person, if you know you're a law-abiding citizen of Nigeria, you don't have to carry rifles unless it's a licensed rifle or a licensed ammunition from the government. Recently, DSS said that people should take arms and defend themselves, but those arms must be legally approved by the government. But these people that claim to be hunters, who approve those guns? Are those rifles licensed by the government? And they were moving at the dead of the night. They stopped them. They refused. So if you look at the whole scenario, you could easily deduce that those people are not good people. But now they are talking about lynching, they kill them. But these people have been many lives in the west, southwest, in the northwest, in Middle Belt, Jos, Plateau, Kogi, Nasarawa, Enugu, Ebonyi State. They've been killing people. The government has not said anything to alleviate the suffering of the people. And every day these people have many lives. When you catch them, they say they're hunters. Why must they have guns in their possession? Knives, weapons, dangerous ones indeed. They go to farms, they destroy everything. They don't care. Sometimes they allege that they used to pay the kings of Igbo land who give them access to those farmlands. Even though you are given access to those farmlands, are you supposed to destroy the crops of the people? Look up here, look up here. See what the cows are doing here. This is wickedness. I also blame the Igbo kings and urbans and leaders that give them access to those farmlands.
95% of the Fulanis that you are seeing in your village, we always used to pay your traditional rulers before we landed into your village. But some of you guys don't know anything about it. But seriously, any Fulanis that you can see in your village, or any Fulani that can spend like 1 to 3 or 5 months in your village, I see it good. They used to pay your traditional rulers.
Sometimes I'm not even blame them so much. Even though they giving you access to go and graze their cows, is that why you should go and destroy people's cows? Why can't you tell them where there is grass and graze their cows? Why must you take these things and go to a maize farm, go to cassava farm and destroy everything? That is wickedness. That is barbarism. So I suspect that those people that were lynched, those 16 people that were lynched along the highway of Uromi might have been terrorists.
To cause mayhem, kill people, and destroy lives and property, people are going to defend themselves mercilessly. The 16 people that were traveling to Kano to visit their family for Salah were not travelers. They were terrorists. I repeat, they were terrorists. The government wouldn't tell you that. I'm not the government. I'm an independent journalist that's retired, but I will not stop talking. I'm not an activist. A lot of Hausa and Fulani terrorists showed up on my Facebook page cursing me for 3 days straight after one of them.
Or bandits, as case may be. The only way the government gonna stop this is to make sure that nobody has gun or rifle or any kind of dangerous weapon in his or her possession. We have only one law in Nigeria. Go to Middle Belt, they've devastated everywhere. There is problem here and there. Every day Fulani herdsmen, are they the only people in Nigeria? Are they above the law? Why can't they operate within the confines of the law? And stop killing innocent people. Stop raping women. Stop destroying farms. Recently, the Johannes General of Ndib, Senator Azotam Bata, said that any flame that is seen in any farm, destroying it should be neutralized so that it could become the fertilizer for that farm or crops. We cannot continue to sit idly by and watch illiterate barbarians destroy the lives of the Igbos, the lives of the Yorubas, and the lives of people in the Middle Belt, and even some parts of the Kano. These people have been pillaging everywhere. And it is time for Nigerians to rise to the occasion to defend themselves against this stupidity and anomaly, or else this thing might snowball into a regional war. I stop here and have a good day.